Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is Dr. Obsidia. We're going to continue to try to hurry up and get our chlorine up here. We also need to make a place to store it. And I think down here is probably going to be the best bet. We do have some dangerous slime here that I've kind of dug into. Or dug towards. So we need to make a temporary storage area around this slime, I think. So it's not a lot of space here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and build a ladder up. And then we're going to want to build an airlock system here, this airlock door, to get into our room. And we're going to temporarily store. To build here. Temporarily store our gas in here. There we go. Now in here, we need to vent our gas with a canister emptier. And I think this is going to be... why would we rotate that? It's just emptying canisters back and forth. We're just going to drop it in here. We need to pump out our gas too, so I need to make sure I have a gas pump. Enough space for a gas pump here. This is just a temporary thing. We do need to run power down here to this door. There's a lot of potential load on this thing, but this wire, we're gonna have to redo this, but we have to be running everything to do that. But at this point, entombed. Uh-oh. Let's pause this and get this to some priority increase here. We'll get you. Just hang in there. They're coming. Mima. Mima says thank you. Better get some copper wire faster than that. Mima's in a bit of trouble down there. Oh, go to bed. Why are you doing other stuff? Alright, let's pause this. We better deconstruct that door right away. Get her out of there. Jeez. She's been in there all night. Not breathing. Oof. Guess she's okay. go back to normal with the priority there. A little bit of a panic situation there for poor little Meemaw. All this copper wire here, and our tanks aren't filling up exactly with the atmospheric suit. I think the reason is it's saying it's empty, so it's sending a green. I think it should send a green signal here. Let's see, energy. Doesn't say anything about the automation. I have to probably take that automation wire off. But at the same time, I don't really need it to be on until the suits are completely drained at this point. So I think it's probably okay just to leave it that way for now. That way I don't have to worry about overloading the wires that I probably need to redo. Alright, Gossman here. Wow. Yeah, he's good at carrying, he's good at tidying. Anything else you can do with your amazing strength there? Could start going for the rocket suit, but I think wearing that stuff is not, or doing research and things is not very useful. Gossman does like athletics, so let's go ahead and run on the machinery then. Or digging. Nah, let's just do the machinery. We have lots of machines that do need operation. Unreachable. Offline and offline. Yeah, so they don't have gas to them now. So I think we need to disconnect the automation wire. Automation. We'll just turn this on. The current load is 0, so it's probably okay. This poor ladder just hanging out in the middle of nowhere. We are getting rid of our toxic stuff now that's been sitting around, but it's slow. This pump says it's disabled by the automation grid, but we just disconnected everything, so I'm not sure why it's still disabled. There it goes. Interesting that it didn't get oxygen, and this one just filled up. Okay, it's getting more oxygen now. It'll fill this all the way up, and then the next one hopefully will fill up. Need to get a high pressure vent here so we can start pushing out some of the gas, but to get that we need plastic. And to get plastic, I'm not exactly sure what we need to do. We do need to build a kiln. Lots of polluted oxygen. At least these things are at one level taking care of all that polluted oxygen. It's not getting up into the higher levels of the colony. I think we could probably put some even lower, actually, to deal with it. But it seems to be doing okay. It's just kind of gathering in this middle section here. Anyway, our plumbing, we are going to need some, not plumbing, our ventilation, we are going to need some gas pipes. We're going to need that. And automation, I don't know if we need an automation wire here. I guess this just calls when it needs it, so it'll just fill the pipe up and then sit there. But we, actually, we need, let's cancel some of this here. We are going to need to vent out anything that gets caught up in here. See, there's other kinds of gas, so we're going to need to blow that gas out for the time being, too. So we're going to get a little tricky with our setup here. We need a gas filter, of course. Well, actually, we can probably filter just out here somewhere. Can't filter there. Maybe rotate this way. Maybe a little bit ugly. There's the input. Okay. And our gas pipe is going to run up to this. And then our chlorine is going to go here. And our output of all other gases, we're just going to dump out up here. And I think the pipe that we just made, the gas pipe here, we don't necessarily need that. And we need power. We're gonna blow out our power circuits here. 480 watts. I'm gonna have to disconnect some stuff, make a new power supply for them, to rework that whole power grid very soon. High pressure there. I was pumping the wrong kind of gas there. We want to do chlorine. That's what we want. It's just pumping everything up right now, and we don't necessarily need that, so let's disable it. And hopefully this will turn off once it gets all backed up here, just like this thing is supposed to turn off when it does that. Okay, so they're building that. That's all done. We need to empty storage of all resources here. Thought it would let us dump off certain kinds of gas. diseases on it. Okay, we'll disinfect. This here, allow storage of all resources categories in this container. Only store object marked K sweep in this container. Why can't we tell it what kind of gas we want in there? Okay, so I guess probably the reason is simple. There is no gas that we have collected. So it probably doesn't know, since we don't have any, it's not going to work yet. Alright. Go back to our idea over here. I am going to need to put an airlock up here too. So let's go ahead and first dig a little bit closer to where we're going. And then I'm going to want to put another airlock in there. Let's see, that would probably be under our... Oh, probably base, yeah. There we go, that's perfect. Run our wire over there. Pretty happy about that, aren't you? Okay, yeah, so once the first tank or first dock is filled up, the second one will start working. Contents is oxygen. Okay, so that's working. Alright, and we're going to need to put our airlock down here too. That should be fine now. Those airlocks are convenient. I remember reading about the water locks and things, and I thought, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it is kind of creative how they manage that. But this airlock just simplifies basically the design without having to do the hassle of making a water lock. But it does require power, whereas the other one doesn't. So if you are having trouble with power, you can still use the water lock. Might as well have somebody dig out some free copper here. For the coal too. Actually, we're gonna dig all this out eventually. Oh, we may need more oxygen too. We're out of algae again. Okay, we need to do something about that. We've got a little bit of places we can dig. What's this? Clay. Okay, we can dig this out right here safely. And right here is pretty safe too. I'm staying away from that dangerous slime mold. I think we might be able to dig this. I don't know if they can reach that. Yeah, they can just dig all this slime out. We're digging out some gold for a change. Got a little bit of algae right here we can dig into. We need to get rid of this stuff. We're being very selective in the algae we're trying to get. Oh, there's some algae right here too. If there's any other algae floating around in the colony anywhere that we haven't dug. I don't see any in particular. There is a little bit up here, but we're really running low on it. We need to get that slime worked on soon. Let's up the priority here. We're gonna need to do this stuff. they're messing around over here, which I told them to do, but they probably shouldn't be doing. Whoops. Okay, smelled flowers. That's nice. Yeah, we do need to work on those too. We're going to need to set that up. There's algae all around that slime. There's plenty if we can deal with that slime. And I don't even know if this is going to work, actually. It may not. And we can dig this out too. Right here. The slime in the ceiling is possible too to dig out. Uh-oh, are we running low on water? Yes, we are. Alright, somebody's going to have to sweep it up. And we're going to be in water crisis here. Now, before we do anything here, I do need to make a gas situation. They're gonna have to probably run. We'll need a floor here, I think. Well, we don't necessarily need a floor there. We need a floor here. We're gonna need to fill our gas up. We're gonna have to pump as well as fill it. I think we can go ahead and make a place to fill it right here. Actually, we might be able to put it down here somewhere. No, I think it's just better to have it right here. Okay. We're getting there. Alright, and then we need a filler. Something to fill it up. Whoops, ventilation. We need our gas pump, which we're going to put right here. We have to dig this out a little bit there. And we're getting ready here. I'm going to build the ladder up. Probably dig this out. I'll build that ladder all the way up. Our dupes can get way up there. Whoops. Build the ladder all the way up. I'm going to pause this because we are running out of time here with our dupes. I want to make sure they can harvest this stuff all in through here. Okay, and we're going to need power as well. So we're just going to run, this power cable is going to go up here. We're not going to connect it just yet because we're going to wait until this is all set up. And then we do need our let's see, input, output, rotate here. Gas is going to have to come down this way. This one will vent out at the top because things should start dropping. And we need to connect it here. Okay. Whoops. They are going to build right there, which we don't want them to do just yet. priority on all this should be a little bit higher because we are getting into a bad situation right in through here. Oh, that needs to be activated too. Outside of stable. Oh yeah, we gotta close this back off. Actually, you know what? Let's just change that to an airflow tile. Our algae's holding on for the time being. I wonder what this is. Get some research going since the guys are done with all the research that they need to do. Let's go ahead and just pick anyone, because I'm not too worried about it at this time. Oh, she's doing doctoring too, huh? She's a backup doctor. Doctor, strength, medicine, cuisine, athletics. She likes operating machinery. We don't need her to do full-time machinery, just a little bit. Got one more Bert here. Bert is a researcher, but let's put him on cooking as well. We got more cooks this way. Temperature here is still a little bit high. Oh, we do have an opening right here. We'll go ahead and dig out some of this. I think this airlock can be deconstructed, actually. Whoops. Maybe our power wires we can get down to. New printables. We may need one now. Ice we don't need. Cooking, farming, tidying, building, and suit wearing. Suit wearing? Yeah, that's exactly what we need. A suit wearer. Alright, Hassan, welcome. Replicant skills. So, likes wearing suits, huh? Oops, there we go, Hassan. Yeah, loves to get to the suit, so we need to get over there. Get some priorities for Hassan going here. Supplying, storing, tidying, these are all things we can have him do. Also building. He likes all that stuff. We have an unassigned bed here. still working away. We're completely out of water. See that? That's bad. All right, well, we do have an empty water spot here. The one thing we can do is we do have polluted water that we can start to do, but we need to dump polluted water somewhere. So I'm going to pause it here and set up a little system. Okay. This is our little setup here for now. We'll be emptying this down into this area here for our water. Actually, we'll probably copy this. Actually, we want to contain this water a little bit better. I'll do this right here, probably so the water will flow down to this little space right here. This is probably our top priority right now. So let's go ahead and raise it to 6. Again, we're still depending heavily on this grid. So hopefully they're gonna dig. Yeah, they're gonna dig this out. This just like they did. That was good. And then they're gonna do all the pipes and everything. Actually, to be honest, we don't need to run our pipes up this way. Let's go ahead and cancel all this right here. Instead, we can run our liquid pipe right here now that I see that. I was going to run it around, but I think originally, but after I dug that out, this is much shorter. So there's no germs in this, it's just pollution. So they just need sand, and it's just going to make clean water. Then we can get some slime from here as soon as this is all pumped out, turned into water for us. All right, let's see how they're doing up the top here. Still building away. We need an oxygen creator up here. What do they call it? The oxygen diffuser. The problem is we just don't have the oxygen for it. We don't have the water to convert. We don't have the algae. But we do pretty much badly need one at this point in this area. So let's go ahead and build one. We may need to take a chance here and just... they can't breathe long enough to really generate power. And we've got a lot of oxygen trouble because we're low on algae. We're doing several things now that should have probably been done a little earlier. Got power connected to that thing. No, we don't. Okay, there we go. We really got to keep a really close eye on this current load, because otherwise we're going to start blowing things out, the line, and damaging things. As we turn this on, we've got a small supply of water, and this can be disassembled and dropped over here too. So a little hard to avoid the slime mold, but it can still be done. There, it's working. Current load is 240, even with it on. Let's make sure it's dumping out clean water here. And it is. Very good. Make sure there's no germs anywhere near that. There are some germs down here, so disinfecting this might be a good idea. We do have some germs floating around the colony a little bit. Probably should be disinfecting. I don't know why it's growing on there. Oh, probably polluted dirt. What's floating around in the air here? Food poisoning germs in the oxygen. Filled by gas. Okay, it'll die. I don't know why it's shot up into the air. Probably one of our diffusers. Okay, we only got 166 kilograms left of algae. We do have a backup source of water now, so that's the good news. All right. You're gonna have to take this fire pole apart, and they're gonna have to come down here a different way. It's kind of sad. We do have to worry a little bit about these tropical paca. I would rather not deal with their environment just yet. There is a source of clean water over there. We can't get to it. Is there any other polluted water? I did talk about drilling down into this one, but it's kind of far from our little setup here. Actually, we could come down right here. There's still like that slime mold there. I'd hate to drop down slime mold into the water. Well, this should sustain us for a little bit at least. Algae's at 39 grams. It's bad. We've pretty much tapped out our sources of easy algae to get. There are a few other riskier sources.
Daddy?
I don't know why they're not connecting this airlock door just yet. To the grid. They're just not charging the batteries well enough either. May need another operator. They're all running, that's why. Actually, Ren, I did not upgrade, I think, somebody's helmet either. Was it Bubbles? Hey, Bubbles. Did they not get there for some reason? It should activate like an automatic door, though. It'd be easy enough for them to connect. Actually, we can disassemble part of that. That's kind of a waste of resources. Power cables here. We'll pull this out. Lots of people running here. We're going to eventually build a power station probably down in this area or over here somewhere eventually, and then we'll run major cables in with transformers all in through here, and then they'll supply each level. But temporarily, we're just doing what we can. Okay, he's working on that. Insufficient resources, water. Yeah, we're lacking all kinds of water at this point. That's okay, we know it's coming. Yeah, I'm gonna check and see how that food poisoning's doing. It's still airborne there. Well, that's one of our dupes. Looks like we've got germs in a lot of different places here. Even some of our food has it. It shouldn't live in the air for very long. And we do have some... Well, we do need to get some vitamin chews, I think, then, to boost their immune system. Looks like we have plenty of coal. Why aren't they building that? We have plenty of copper ore. They should be able to go right up in there and build it. Let's try to make it a priority and see what they do. Is anybody gonna run up there and do it? Well, I could check the errands actually. No errand on this. Top priority is no errand. Alright, let's just set it high priority and figure out why it's not building it. I don't know why, but maybe the building is a little bit bugged. Gotta build the thing first. Let's disassemble the building instead. Maybe build the wire first. It's unfortunate. We are going to need more beds eventually here. Out of algae again. Our sources at this point are pretty limited. I think these are still safe algae right here. We can dig all this across. I don't think these are safe. This is down here, it is. don't know how well they can get to it. We'll mark it. I don't know if they're going to be able to dig it. We don't need this algae right here, or this slime, or this one. We do have this right here. Alright, now airlock. Should have the resources right there to build it. Oh. Oh, we're back up with algae again. Oof, I think it's risky to dig up here, actually. I'm going to go ahead and shut that down. I may be playing a little bit too safe, but for now, we'll do that. Alright, so this thing is... looks like it's able to run okay. Now we should be able to dig this out and run our cables through here just as we planned, and our pipe. That's a gas bridge, your gas pipe. There we go. And we're gonna have our first foray into getting some canisters of chlorine, which we'll be able to bring down here and start scrubbing some of these slime. And then we can start clearing out. Hopefully it scrubs the slime. We don't even know if it will. But anyway, hopefully we can then start getting access to some of these water sources. This one's already starting to run a little bit low. Well, we can dig this out now. If we can get over to it. It says that they can. They might drop down here or something, I'm not sure. Abe, exosuit. All right. You're gonna want to get this to move through here too. There's some chlorine there. We can dig out eventually. It's a little pocket of it, not much, 1,000 grams. Hey, getting some balm lily for the first time. Everything seems to be working pretty well overall. A lot of haphazard stuff thrown together at the moment. I think there's probably not any concern for germs right now. We'll make sure we wash our hands going out though. Ren just combined with that chlorine gas, which is good. eventually want to combine this gas as well. Water lock is much faster than this too, so we need a ladder. Yeah, the water lock, they just kind of run right through. But we are okay with this. This is a little more realistic, I think. How's our pump doing here? Not a whole lot left. We do have some water, though. Come on, guys. Keep working on it. We're still experimenting with the slime mold. The slime lung? I mean, we can easily dig down here, which would be the next thing. I'd drop a shaft down here and get this water, this polluted water. But we got that tropical pacao there, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about him just yet. It's the easiest to access water. This one over here, it's just not that easy to access, and I think we're going to have to hold off on that one. This bad. We'll over with the engineering hat, I think. Electrical engineering. Oh, okay, we'll upgrade that. Lots of wild plants here that we can use for now. They're not doing a whole lot of work, unfortunately. Kind of tough to work up in that environment. They have to go all the way down here and get resources all the way down here to get stuff they need. There's a lot of polluted oxygen floating around in here too. Oh, yay. Okay, well, that's the diffuser. Not the diffuser, the deodorizer. I don't think it's that ugly. Citrus scented, see? It smells good. Look at all that polluted oxygen though. Wow. We will happily seal this tile and let the diffuser, the deodorizer right here work instead. Out of water again. Uh-oh, the pumps are dry. Okay, well, at least that gives us some stuff here. And we'll sweep up our water supply again. They're working just a little bit slower than I'd like. This slime mold is safe, and this one is safe, but I think the one under it is not. Yeah. Well, these are safe right here, actually, both of these. So, we're going to go ahead and drop a ladder down right in the middle there. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to put that... Oh man, I don't really want to pump out all of this because they're in there, you know? We need water. I think if we don't put it all the way to the bottom, maybe he'll be okay. We just put it like right here. They're grinding away up there, but it's a bit slow. Let's take a look at these other water sources a little bit more seriously. Can't get in there because of slime lung. We may have to risk the slime lung, actually. This one would be a great water source. Right around our sieve right here and our supply that we've created. One thing we could do is try to drain the water down, but of course if we do that, there's some packhouse in there too. It's just too risky to run through that slime lung without any way to treat it. This is taking a little bit longer than I had hoped. Let's let the research run dry for now. We don't really need it. This polluted water is not that bad, actually. It's a little bit far from our sieve, though. Building a ladder? Why are you building a ladder? Okay. Actually, let's raise this up. We need to get that rolling. This is a little bit important too. With luck, we'll eventually be able to purify this water. We'll be able to pump that somewhere into a tank. I guess we'll probably have to run that over here anyway to our sieve. Water pipe can go probably all the way over here, up and over and down. It's going to have to be done eventually, so let's go ahead and start thinking about that pump. Put it as far over as possible. That may not have been the best way of doing it. Well, actually, I think I'm going to cancel all of that. Let's try this again. Liquid pump. It's a lot of distance there. Again with the power problems. We're still okay. It's not like we're really grinding away on power. It's just we've got a lot of things connected, but we're not using them. It's temporarily okay. All right, so why aren't you connected here? Let's check it. We did not connect it. Okay, there we go. Raise that priority up to 8. And we should be rolling here in a second. We do have access to the phosphorite now. So we can boost our immune system, and we can finally make medical packs that treat slime lungs. So let's try to make about 10 of those. A little bit low on the phosphorite, but we might be able to pick it up off the ground. Why didn't Meat build it? Working together. Good job. Lots of construction going on right now. And algae's running low yet again. And we do have a little bit more here we can tap into. Just a little bit close there. We're kind of leaving a layer of safety, but we can build a ladder up here and maybe get some of that stuff on the ceiling. No filter selected. Oopsie. Okay. We want chlorine to go through there. It's probably what mostly is going through anyway. Alright, so now we're going to get chlorine here. And we want to empty our chlorine down here. Not giving us an option to yet. Let's see what happens here. Storage capacity 10. At 10 kilograms. Okay. There, it pumped out a gas canister. Alright. There we go. Yep. Finally turn on our pump here. Start to clear out that room. We're getting close. definitely need to make sure that they move that chlorine down. Alright. Okay, now we're starting to use a little bit more power, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful here. The potential load is very high. Oh, we're going to start burning it out. Because some of our stuff isn't even running yet. I'm gonna have to start thinking about disabling some buildings here. Can we disable this? Maybe that'll take some of the pressure off. We'll disable these guys. We don't need them right now, just in case. The oxygen diffuser is probably a little bit necessary. There, it's starting to pump gas here. Alright, now we can test this. We're going to need to... Yeah, we're actually getting water out now, too. Yeah, our line is doing okay, actually, for the time being. We'll have to fix that in the next episode, maybe. This one's gonna maybe unreachable. Okay, yeah, they still need to build ladders down there. Alright, to test this, see if this is gonna work, we need to remove our pole here. We don't want them to jump across. That pipe blocks up. See our gas here. Oh, it's pumping tiny little gas particles in. Looks like it's full, doesn't it? I was kind of thinking it would back up the pipe and then it wouldn't keep working. Doesn't say how... Oh, let's see. The ore scrubber here. Chlorine. Contents 10 kilograms. So it seems like it's full. It's like the pipe is just trying to back it up. Whoops. I'm not sure what it's doing with that chlorine. It's just kind of filling it up here. Chlorine better not be leaking out anywhere. Okay, we'll let that run. I think it's okay. Oh, the load is risky. Very risky. Okay, they've disassembled this. Now we can actually try it. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get this. And see if they scrub it. Priority high. We've done a lot of work to get to just this single piece right here. Come on. There we go. If this doesn't scrub, we're in a bit of trouble. Looks like it's finally backing up the pipe. Yeah, there we go. And then it stopped. There, good. That's what we wanted. Now let's see what he does with this slime. What somebody does with this slime. So we're going to pick up the slime. Make that a very high priority because this is our thing. Oh, I can't sweep it up. This thing does not connect it to the grid, so we're not turning it on just yet. So we do have a little bit of water. All right. Picked up the slime. Running with the slime. Scrubbing it. It's working. It's working. Takes the slime out. Wait a minute. No, it didn't work completely. Why didn't it cleanse it completely? See, she's carrying dangerous slime right now. That was supposed to disinfect it. Let's see. Our current errand is to deliver slime lung to our water supply, which is dangerous. Again, we're going to have to turn off this pump now. Why didn't they clean the slime? Alright, well, we're going to have to save that for another episode, as she scrubbed it, but the slime does have still a lot of germs on it. Now, it is a little bit interesting that we have an ore scrubber, and the ore scrubber says that it kills a significant amount of germs present, but it didn't kill all of it. That is interesting. So that means we're probably going to have to do it scrubbing it more than one time. It did kill a significant amount, about half, I think. So that's bad. So we're going to have to turn this pump off and then let that slime lung die out. And we don't want it to get that diffused through our system either. So that was kind of a bit of an experiment and a bit of a failure. So we're going to have to rework a little bit of this, maybe, to make sure that we can protect ourselves from slime lung by disinfecting it at least one more time. All right, thanks for joining. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next episode. This is Dr. Obsidia. Take care.